Hey Virgo, how are you guys doing? I really hope you're doing really well. I hope that February has been good to you thus far. Either way, I know it's been a month since I've done a video. And I mean, that wasn't on purpose. I've been under the weather. But I am back now. I'm refreshed and we are back on schedule, okay? Either way, if you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to the tribe. If you're one of my OG followers, thank you for sticking with me. You are so appreciated and you are so loved. If you didn't know it, you know it now. So either way, before I started your video, something about your purpose was popping up in my head while I was doing your pre-shuffle. So this purpose though relates to you knowing like what you're here to do, right? Like I know why I'm here. I know what I want to do, and I have a plan. Even if it's not something that's going to come into fruition now, you've realized how you're going to work towards it. This purpose could be related to anything. I mean, I want to know because y'all know I'm nosy. So you could tell me in the comments, you could let me know what your purpose is or what you're working towards, or you could just keep it a secret because I'm getting this feeling that y'all been working behind the scenes, like getting something together, and when you unveil it, it's going to be crazy. Like, it's going to be one of those type of things that's going to surprise a lot of people, or whatever this purpose is wrapped up in, or whoever this is devoted to, because I'm picking up on a purpose of going towards something you realizing that you always wanted, and now it's time to bring it into reality. You got a plan either way. So let's go ahead and lay out the overall theme for February for you, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos. If anything, you guys are really good at persevering. So like I said, you got some type of purpose, some type of goal, something you're going after. But your self-esteem has been getting in the way, Virgo. Why? If anybody can get anything done, it's y'all. Like, and I'm not just saying it because I'm reading for you. And if you one of my watchers, if you subscribe to Arcana Slanger, you definitely can do what you want to do. You're going to have whatever you want to have. No, I'm speaking on just Virgos and y'all characteristics. When y'all want something, y'all go after it. Like, you come up with a plan, you set it in motion, and you guys are patient. So I don't know what the self-esteem is about. Whatever it is, you're grateful for the opportunity, or either you're grateful for what you feel like this pours into your life. I feel like y'all are backtracking on something. Now, we are in Mercury Retrograde, and of course that affects you guys. Sorry. That's your planet, that's your ruler. It's a thing. But you guys are used to it by now. Like, there are communication issues. Yes, there are delays. Yes, there are issues with transportation and electronics. But y'all are really good at having workaround systems. Y'all don't just have a plan A. You have plan A through Z. So Mercury Retrograde doesn't affect you guys as much. It's just irritating when you're trying to deal with other people who are not like y'all. You're like, how did you not plan in case something didn't work out? That's kind of like energy. It's some type of past relationship that's been coming up for y'all these past few months. And I don't know if now you're realizing this is something you want in your life or what, but you've been very patient behind the scenes. There's somebody out there that you're grateful for. You were happy to know, happy to meet. You're thinking about that right now because it's Mercury Retrograde maybe. This is something about the past. This came up. Either way, your overall energy is surrender. Surrender reads, I can release my need to control. Now, that may be difficult for y'all to do, but you know how to. You know when it's necessary. And I feel like whatever this is, you did surrender it. You did put it down. Whatever this purpose or goal or whatever it is that you're determined to bring into your life this year, especially in February, you're starting to get this plan in motion. You're realizing that you can't control every single outcome. And I think you're surrendering to something. You're finally allowing something to just be. Now, what that is, I don't know. I don't know if you are deciding that the control that you had over a situation is not what you want to have anymore. Now you want it to be different, or what you're surrendering to, but we're about to find out. Okay? You worried about something coming together? It's a Virgo out there stuck in between two worlds. You got to make a decision, Virgo. Is it a decision between two people? Is it a decision between two jobs? There's something you know that if you go towards it, it's going to change your life. Personal space is breathe. Honey, breathe, 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 breathe in, breathe out, okay? Breathe is the number 11. That reduces down to 2. Something about a partnership. Or it could be division. Let me get love for Virgo for February. Love is all that glitters. All that glitters ain't gold. Number 7. Something that has potential or ambition, but you're not sure. For work, have deep knowing. Like I said, y'all know what your purpose is. Y'all got another 7. And let's close this out with family. What's family? Family is by the book. Another number 2. Y'all have 2 2s and 2 7s. That's interesting. Let's find out what breathe has to do with you. I pre-shuffled, but something is guiding me to shuffle again for y'all. So let's do it. Yeah. Y'all know whatever y'all about to do, you're going to have to change a lot about your life. Whatever this goal is. You got the 4 of Cups. Losing interest in something. Eight of Cups. Walking away towards wish fulfillment. 10 of Cups in reverse. Something from your past you thought, whatever you're dealing with right now, you thought it was going to really make you happy and satisfy you, but now you have to walk away from it. It's not making you happy. And you're, in a sense, you have like anxiety on your mind. This 10 of Cups relates to some type of long-standing commitment. Could be some children involved, or if there are any kids involved, like I said, long-standing commitment, a lot of emotions, there's a lot of history. There's a deep bond here. And now, oh, I got 10 of Pentacles. The Hermit in reverse. So you showing up in your own reading in reverse. I don't like that. 2 of Swords. And then the Emperor in reverse. You want to reach out to somebody. It's something you want to say, but you don't know how to say it. So 10 of Pentacles. Whatever you're in, financially, it is stable. You know, and it could be a marriage, or it could be something relating to family and family views. But either way, your background noise, so kind of like what you're not going to talk to people about, like your personal space. If you're new here, that's your mind. That's like what's going on in your mind, all these thoughts, the rent-free stuff that's just constantly on your mind. Like when you wake up, you're trying to get a solution to it for the month of February, and you're just trying to breathe right now. You're trying to, but you're thinking about balance, but it has something to do with a partnership. Somebody you're currently connected to, and now you've lost interest. You want to walk away from something, but you've established a family with this person, or you established something very committed with them, and now you're in a sense of anxiety because you don't even feel like yourself in this relationship, and now you feel like you have to make a choice, but you're just feeling like you don't really, you're too stuck. You don't feel like you're in control. You don't know if the choice that you're making is going to be any better. Like, I feel like it's something you want to go towards. You just don't know, is it worth leaving something that I've gotten comfortable in? Whatever you're in, you're comfortable in it. This could involve an Aries. You got water here, so maybe dealing with a water sign or someone who has it heavily in their charts. I think it's just more of an emotional thing for you. Now, let's move on to love. Love is all that glitters. First card is the Ace of Wands in reverse. So, some type of passion is burned out. Magician in reverse. You don't feel like you can even get this back to where it was. 3 of Swords. Some cheating, some third party energy, some outside influences. It could be like several influences. And you got the 5 of Wands in reverse. Arguing, fussing. Even if you're not doing it right now, you're tired of doing it. You want to release that for February. Background noise for love. Ace of Swords in reverse. The Hangman in reverse. 9 of Swords. And then the 8 of Wands in reverse. You block somebody from your past? Okay, Virgo, let me get adjusted. Virgo, let me move this camera. Hold on. Virgo. You went towards something. Because at the time, you didn't really have an attraction for it. You know, like, and where you are right now, you're realizing that I'm not in this like I thought I was. It just felt like this safer choice. I just keep hearing, it felt safer. This was the best decision to make at the time. But now it's just like you don't know how to manifest happiness again, because whatever this was, because this is like a past person. This isn't something current. Like your current situation is more of a, I don't really want to stay, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to go. It's on those type of feelings. Do I continue this connection, or do I move away and try to reestablish something from my past? And I feel like this is from your past, because the 5 of Wands in reverse and the Magician in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, this is kind of like, it's residual energy to me, okay? And then all that glitters, yeah, all that glitters ain't gold. And you don't know if something has potential. You like, what I'm in, I chose this over something else because I feel like it was the best option. But now at this point, I'm not happy here either. And I'm still thinking about this past situation. And I feel a lot of it. I'm feeling like you feel bad kind of about how that last situation played out. This is somebody from your past thinking this, that they chose a direction to go in because, and it wasn't that they didn't have attraction for you. It was just like they felt that the other person was the better choice. And it's been heartbreak, and there's been arguing. And if you're the Virgo who left somebody from the past and made the safer choice, it was a third party situation. Like somebody got hurt and it kind of ended in a really bad fallout, like an argument, drama, and you just turned your back to it. Like we had the Ace of Swords in reverse, so you don't have a sense of clarity about where you even stand in this situation anymore, if you can even talk to this person anymore. I remember vice versa. We got the Hangman in reverse, so it's like coming out of a period of reflection where now you're realizing what you really want. You've changed your perception about things. You feel like what I really want is not what I have right now. Remember, this could be a past person's energy too. You could be perfectly fine right now. You could be just sitting there probably bored in your relationship, but you're good. So this could be somebody from outside of you, but I'm going to speak to you as if it's happening to you. And you're stressing at night. Like, you're not really sleeping, trying to find stuff to preoccupy your mind. And there's no communication with whoever this past person is. You don't really know how to break the silence. I'm hearing, how do I break the silence? Cups in reverse. Not being able to release your past. We got the Queen of Swords. So, 2 of Pentacles in reverse and 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Are you feeling like this past person, you're really concerned about if they would even talk to you or how the conversation would go? You're just concerned that if I tried to reach out or talk to them, I may be met with some nasty words because of how I ended the situation. This could be vice versa. Not sure if that's the case, but that's kind of how you feel. You're just feeling like maybe I need to just stay where I'm at, even if I'm not really happy. You're still choosing to do what's safe. Now, let me see. Are you concerned about this past person? Like, do you think that they're not going to want to talk to you? Yeah, you feel like they're not going to work on it. You feel like they're past it. Yeah, they lost patience for, you think that they were tired of waiting, or vice versa. But you really want to send a message. You probably already composed this message. Again, vice versa. So, let's move on to work. What's going on with work for my Virgos? Deep knowing. Purpose. The Star. Something's restored your hope. Something has you happy, and something will get you a lot of attention, whatever this is that you want to do. And the type of attention you want, because you guys are not like attention whores. You don't care about that. Putting on your chart, but majority of the time, Virgos don't like attention. Y'all are like the type that like to support, work in the background, and kind of keep your head down. You don't want a lot of attention. Y'all like to move without people watching y'all. You got the King of Wands in reverse. Not knowing how to go forward with something, though. You also could be dealing with the asshole boss. Nine of Wands. Releasing the sense that nothing is meant for you. Like coming out of this period of being defensive about things not working out for you in your career. Now you're realizing that I'm going to make this work regardless of who stands in my way. Even if there's conflict at your job, you are finding a way to remove yourself from it. Something has restored your hope. You got the Knight of Cups in reverse because you're removing your emotions from this situation. I feel like whatever it was, you put a lot of heart and soul into it. You've lost patience. Now we got the Knight of Wands. It's something you want to go towards as far as a career. It was something you were doing in the past, you know, and now you're at a place where you feel like it'll bring you stability. I feel like in the past, when whatever this you were doing was something that was kind of self-employed, side gig, kind of work or whatever, and you weren't making as much money. But now you're realizing that where I'm at right now, I'm paying my bills, but if I just would have stuck with what I was doing, I may have been further. Or maybe something has changed where what you were doing as a side gig or whatever business you wanted to start, Virgo, now with things kind of shifting with the pandemic, you see an opportunity where you're like, in the past, when I started this, I wasn't able to make as much. But now there's a market for me. Or either things are opening back up, so now I can start having people patronize my business. Whatever it is, in the past, it made you feel it was you were giving it more money than what it gave you in return. And now you want to go back towards something. You done lost patience for where you're at. And you're ready to move on to things that you're passionate about and what you love. And I know it's something that it could be creative. Whatever it is, it'll be you being your own boss. Are you doing something in the field like entertainment, giving back to the collective in a certain way? It's not a 9 to 5. You're not clocking in for this. But you did do it in the past. And now you feel like it'll make you some money. Like, there's a Virgo out there dealing with the asshole boss. And you're just ready to go. Either way. For work, you know that you have the potential and you know that your ambition will get you whatever you want. And you're starting to trust in yourself more as it comes to earning money and what your purpose is in this world, just to be able to say, I was here. Now, family, we got by the book. There's that damn 10 of Pentacles again, but it's in reverse. Is that Virgo that is married or in a deep commitment? It's probably kids involved, or you've been with somebody for a very long time. King of Cups in reverse. Somebody's emotionally manipulative, though. They play on your feelings because of this connection. Make you feel guilty. Yeah, Knight of Swords in reverse. You try to have conversations with whoever this is, and you're not getting the truth. Somebody's not honest, and they have in and out energy. You got the Empress. You got to stand in your power. You know it too. You know that you have to make a choice. You gotta stand up and say, what is it that I want to do? Now, this Ten of Pentacles too just reminded me of siblings. Like, you could have brothers, like some type of male family members. It could be a father involved here, where, like I said, it's some male family members, if anything, and you're not getting the support that you want from them. Like, you give them a bunch of support, but they don't give it back in return, and you're tired of it. It's like they call you whenever things are all falling down, but when things are going well, you don't hear from them, and it's like it's draining emotionally, and you're tired. You're like, I'm tired of bailing you out. I'm tired of always being the person you call. I'm tired of being that person you support. It could also be one of your children, Virgo. You could have a child that's always calling you about something. They only call when they need something. They need your support. And you're like, you got to grow up. You just have to, because this is stressful. And then, too, you don't tell me the full truth. to get what you want. And so you kind of setting some boundaries here. That's like you're really setting boundaries with family members, friends, anybody that pulls on your energy too much, regardless of who it is. But I was picking up on male family members, son, brother, dad, uncle, pulling on energy, constantly needing you, but they're never there to support you. As a matter of fact, there's nothing they could do to support you. You know, and you like, I feel like I've crippled you in a sense, and I'm going to back off so you can grow the hell up. That's for somebody. Now, background noise for family is the Ace of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and then the 6 of Wands. Yeah, you're not, it's a financial offer coming in. And this Ace of Pentacles has been popping up because I feel like tax time, stimulus checks, that could be something. That's just what's on everybody's radar right now. But some type of financial offer you're waiting on, Virgo. And for right now, you're kind of stuck. You're trying to think about what is the best option to take. And 2, you have people that need your help. So you're like, what do I do? And you don't know if you, where your mind is right now, you want to give to people. You want to be able to help them whenever you get whatever this lump sum is or whatever is coming in. You have plans to give to other people because you're recognized as the person in your family that is the provider, the one that takes care of everybody, and you're worried about not living up to that role. But this is the part of surrendering too. Whatever you get, you only give it to those who you know actually will take it and use it and not just come back and keep getting money from you. You invest in situations, family, friends, businesses, whatever, that you will see a return. And I'm not necessarily saying they're going to pay you back or anything. You want to see that whatever you give to somebody, whatever you pour into them, that they actually use it and multiply it. That they're not just coming to you as if you were their personal piggy bank. And it seems like you're kind of stuck on wanting to give this to people because it's expected of you, and you know that you'll get the praise, and you know they'll be like, oh, thank you, you're always there for me. But that's kind of all you get, and it does make you feel good, but then you end up getting a period of feeling down and sad about it because nobody does this for you, Virgo. Now, as far as how to deal with your emotions for the month, especially as it relates to love, because Virgo, you're making a choice. You're setting a lot of boundaries in every area of your life this month. Your mind is going to be preoccupied with, do I stay or do I go? And I don't know who that relates to or who that's for, but whoever it's for will see this. And you will be feeling some anxiety this month because you know that you'll be breaking a bond if you walk away. You're worried about the consequences of that. You don't want to hurt anybody. But you're realizing that you actually did hurt somebody in the process, even if it was years ago or whenever this was, because you're thinking back on this person and you like, I don't know. If you're a single Virgo, you don't want to date anyone right now because, like, I feel like if you're a single Virgo, you like, nah, relationships are not what they're cut out to be. And I feel like once we get past that, you could literally be taking about celibacy out there. There's one of y'all like, I ain't even trying to touch nobody. Don't touch me. Don't call me. Don't bother me. You're not trying to manifest love because you don't want to get caught up in third-party situations. You tired of drama. You don't want to be in nothing where you have to fight, argue, or figure out somebody. You just don't have the fucking energy. You just feel like relationships aren't worth your time. That's for a single Virgo out there. But you still, regardless if you're single or not, you're thinking about disinterest in current options, wanting to walk towards something happy, and feeling a sense of anxiety about it. Virgo, yours is the answers you need are coming. And this is full moon in Gemini, which is wow because Gemini is ruled by Mercury just like you. So your answers are coming, and they definitely should be coming during Mercury Retrograde. That's the best time to revisit past stuff. you know, for something to work out. If you're going to reach out, use the retrograde energy to do it. And just take your time and don't put any expectations on top of it. Release control and surrender. I love you, Virgo, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.